Welcome to Science and Technology Briefing. The content of the briefing includes: flipping massive fireball lights up sky over Oxfordshire after lightning strike sparks explosion. BofA analyst calls Canadian bank stocks a dicey proposition. The Fed seeks to up its influencer status. Consumer finance group seeks more privacy in digital euro use. Regeneron, Intellia to make gene editing therapies in expanded collaboration. Flipping massive fireball lights up sky over Oxfordshire after lightning strike sparks explosion. Telegraph. A lightning strike in Oxfordshire caused a gas explosion at the Severn Trent Green Power Facility on June 20. Images of the explosion, which occurred after a thunderstorm, were shared on social media. No injuries were reported and the A40 was closed between Wolvercote and Eynsham as a result of the explosion. BofA analyst calls Canadian bank stocks a dicey proposition. The Globe and Mail. Bank of America, BofA, analyst Ebrahim Poonawala's research report on Canadian banks highlights the expected negative economic backdrop as a headwind for the banking sector. Poonawala forecasts GDP growth decelerating to 0.8% in 2024 and expects stress on unsecured lending and commercial borrowing. Scotiabank made changes to its top 30 list of best ideas, adding Navista Energy in precision drilling while removing Kinross Gold and Athabasca Oil. RBC's Global Energy Best Ideas list saw two additions, Aker Solutions and Canada's Obsidian Energy. The Fed seeks to up its influencer status. Wall Street Journal. The Federal Reserve has launched an Instagram account in an effort to engage with the public and promote a healthy economy. The central bank's account, at Federal Reserve Board, features videos and posts about its mission and activities. The move follows the Fed's presence on other social media platforms such as Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Flickr. The European Central Bank joined Instagram in 2018 and has used the platform to provide information and answer questions about its role and activities. Consumer finance group seeks more privacy in digital euro use. Reuters. Consumer lobby group Finance Watch has called for stronger privacy protections for the use of a digital euro online. The European Central Bank is expected to announce this month whether it will proceed with a digital euro, in line with other central banks such as the Federal Reserve and Bank of England. The European Commission has proposed a draft law that would establish a legal framework for a digital euro, but critics fear that it would lack the anonymity of cash and potentially replace physical currency. Finance Watch argued that a digital euro with appropriate privacy measures could lessen European citizens' reliance on dominant payment firms and big tech platforms. However, it acknowledged the need for some concessions to prevent money laundering. Finance Watch also called for higher levels of privacy and data protection for small, low-value online transactions. Regeneron, Intellia to make gene editing therapies in expanded collaboration. Reuters. Regeneron Pharmaceuticals and Intellia Therapeutics have announced an expansion of their research collaboration to develop gene editing therapies for neurological and muscular diseases. The partnership will utilize Intellia's genome editing platform, which incorporates CRISPR technology, and Regeneron's antibody targeting delivery technology. The companies had previously collaborated on potential treatments for hemophilia A and B. Embrace AI, don't fear it, say top songwriters. BBC. Top songwriters have said that artificial intelligence, AI, is a useful tool in the music industry. Songwriters use AI to mimic the voice of an artist they are writing for, to check how a track sounds or to overcome writer's block. However, they agree that AI cannot fully imitate the artistry and human emotion that goes into making music. While some songwriters find inspiration with AI, others prefer to rely on their own creativity and not become too dependent on technology. They believe that the key to songwriting is getting the emotion out from the heart. Meta's EU subscription looks suspiciously pricey. Reuters breaking views. Meta, formerly Facebook, is considering offering a paid subscription option to European users of Instagram and Facebook in response to a European court ruling related to the bloc's General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. The ruling stated that consent for data collection cannot be valid if it is a condition for using the app. Therefore, companies like Meta must offer a paid version of their services to obtain valid consent. Meta has reportedly told regulators that it would charge around $10.47 per month for desktop access to either service without ads, with an additional $6.29 charge for additional linked accounts. For mobile access, the price would rise to $13.61 per month. However, the price is considerably higher than Meta's regional revenue per user, and it remains to be seen how many users will choose to sign up for the paid version. That's all the news for today, folks. Let's recap what we've learned. 1. A lightning strike in Oxfordshire caused a gas explosion, lighting up the sky in a flipping massive fireball. Thankfully, no one was injured, but the A40 had to be closed. 2. Bank of America analyst Ibrahim Poonawalla has labeled Canadian bank stocks a dicey proposition due to the expected negative economic backdrop. Scotiabank and RBC made changes to their best ideas lists in response. 3. The Federal Reserve is seeking to up its influencer status by launching an Instagram account. They're joining other central banks like the European Central Bank in using social media to engage with the public. 4. Consumer lobby group Finance Watch is advocating for stronger privacy protections for the use of a digital euro online. They argue that a digital euro with appropriate privacy measures could reduce reliance on payment firms and big tech platforms. 5. Regeneron Pharmaceuticals and Intellia Therapeutics are expanding their collaboration to develop gene editing therapies for neurological and muscular diseases. 6. Top songwriters say AI is a useful tool in the music industry but cannot fully imitate human emotion and artistry. 7. The term ESG, environmental, social, and corporate governance, is falling out of favor on Wall Street, with declining mentions in earnings calls and a decline in popularity of ESG funds. Lynn Forrester de Rothschild believes the principles behind ESG are still important but suggests replacing the term with something more meaningful. 8. Meta, formerly Facebook, is considering offering a paid subscription option for European users of Instagram and Facebook to comply with GDPR. However, the proposed prices are higher than Meta's regional revenue per user, raising questions about user adoption. And there you have it. From explosions to gene editing, and from AI in music to the future of ESG, it's been a varied day of news. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you make of these stories? Are you excited about the Federal Reserve on Instagram? Do you think AI can truly replicate human emotion in music? And what's your take on the future of ESG? Let's discuss. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.